Good morning and welcome to Mrs. Green Thumb. And I have missed you, buddy. How's it going? I did leave you a Facebook message to get a hold of you because I haven't talked to you for so long. I wanted to see what's going up. What's going on? So you finally caught me. I figured I might see you if I came on a little later. And I thought it's too cold. I'm going to do a lot of gardening today. A lot of my plants are going outside today. So I just thought it's too cold. I'm not going out until a little bit later. So came on to see who's on. It's nice. It's nice. We have to get together. I haven't talked to you for like weeks. Did you see it on Facebook? Yeah. I figured. I know you don't keep it open, so I figured I'll have to wait until the next time we kind of see each other. It's no excitement. There's nothing good. Everything's good. Everybody's safe here. Everybody's good. Just seeing how you're doing, and yeah, everything's good. So I have nothing, there's nothing like pending to, I just was checking up. We haven't talked for so long, so I just want to see how you're doing. Oh, stepsister just went back home. Oh, so you had company. Oh, okay, you had company. That's good. That's good to know. I was uploading some film videos. I'm just going to put them on here. Yeah, did you do any, yeah, you put your dad's garden out already, didn't you? Let's see, I'm just going to grab some videos I put on here as I chat. Let's see. Open. Wow, what the heck is going on here? Take that one. Open. Oh, what's this going on? It's not doing it. Oh, there we go. Well, that was weird. Okay. I'm just putting some, like I said, videos on. I normally do it before, but... Okay, let's grab them all and just chat. Whew. Yeah, I hear ya. That's what I'm going to do, too. Well, what time is it? It's like 7 o'clock for you or 8 o'clock? I think it's 3 hours difference to me now that I'm home. So it's 3 hours. So it's 7 in the morning. You must have just woke up. Da 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 da. Yeah, you've been having lives 3 hours. Yeah, you know what? It's because I couldn't sleep. I do early lives because I can't sleep and just feel like it's 3 hours. Yeah. So I haven't done it too many, but normally it's because I can't sleep, and so I come on and do some because I can't sleep. But I haven't done half as much as I used to do. Oh goodness, no. But there we go. I think I did 4 videos. That's good. So today I'm putting out my, let's see how they do the gourds. I got my gourds ready to go out, the newer ones. I got 3 plants, and then I got the Amish melon, which don't look too great, but hopefully they'll be better. Some of these plants actually need outside. Sometimes they don't like inside. So this Amish melon, I'm finding out that it's not too happy. However, I was trying to get rid of gnats, and I used a sulfur spray on it because it said it was good to get rid of gnats, and actually it did it again. The sulfur spray really didn't get rid of the gnats. If anything, it was kind of hard on my plants. So I got to rule that one out. I bought, like I said, the sulfur spray thinking that would work for the aphids, and I think it really was very harmful to my plants and didn't really do good for the plants either. Yeah, one of them I was there, but your live... Yeah, because the computer went down. Yeah. Hey, hi, darling. Hi, Susan. Yeah, one of the lives I did... That's the first time in a long time it would actually crash, but it did. I was doing a live for a little bit, and then once I crash, I don't come back because I got to go outside. So that's what I've been doing. Just doing my lives. If it goes down, then I don't come back and I just take off and go do my work. Normally, I don't, because I got things. If this would be the winter time and I crashed and I have nothing to do, then I'd come back on. But if I have things to do, then if my computer crashes, I just leave right now because I got to go outside. I've been doing a lot of stuff, like I said, to do with the butterfly garden. I mean, you guys are probably sick of me saying about it, but I have worked really hard on it to make it look good and tell the neighbors about it and show them all. And I think most of them really like it. They think it looks pretty nice. So trust me, I'm ripped to shreds from cleaning the fence out. I got scratches on my legs, and I'm even wearing longer pants, but I get scratches on my hands, my legs. There's so many picker things out there. And I'm trying to be careful that I don't get the poison ivy there, but so far everything's good. So yeah, that's what keeps me busy. That I go out there and I do some decorations, and it was too cold to put anything outside, but now it's going to be the time I'm going to start putting things out. I see that it's a low of 50, so I'm still not comfortable with putting my plants out in a low of 50 at night, but I'm going to start putting them out today. Oh, they dug. That's probably a squirrel. Oh my God, those squirrels are bad. I have something digging up in the butterfly garden area too. I see it digging. I think it could be a chipmunk or something, or I don't know if it's a squirrel, but by the way, you know what I did? And the squirrels were enjoying I got a couple flowers put in. Not that I grew. I bought a couple flowers too. Well, I should say my mom did. And they're going after eating the roots on them, the squirrels. So you know what I did? And I tried it, and so far it works. As long as it doesn't rain, I just use black pepper. Oh yeah, the dog did it, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I have the squirrel issue. They go into my pots. Matter of fact, I was going to do a video today. I didn't get it done. But part of it was I had all set to show things, and I still might do one, but I don't know. Not today, I don't think so. I got next week or something, but they're in my pots, those little bad little squirrels. I put black pepper, and I just took it from a shaker, and so far it seems to work. It's just once it rains, the black pepper is going to disappear, and then you don't have it anymore. But it doesn't seem to be harming my plants, black pepper. But it's also, I have not seen them. I use forks too. I was using plastic forks because they had videos on that. I tried that last year too, where if the animals are bugging you, you put these plastic forks around your plants, and that's supposed to help. Well, I did it in pots, and the squirrels went around the plastic forks and went in and started digging anyway. So the forks were useless to me. And so then the black pepper. Oh, I bet. That's nice, Susan. The tulips are up. That's cool. Very nice. So, anyways, I think I'm going to get a big thing of black pepper, and I think that might solve my thing of them bugging my containers already. We'll see. Oh my God, we moved the squirrel out. He ripped a hole in the roof of the pump house for it. Oh goodness. Well, yeah, no, thank you. Squirrels and raccoons are notorious, yeah. Oh, you did a video on it. Oh yeah? All right, Susan. Where's that? I gotta go find you. Let's see. Let's go find, where did you go? I know I had somewhere. You just left me a message somewhere. Oh, you're not on Mrs. Green Thumb. Let's see. I can go back and see if I can find your name on here at all. Yeah, I don't see comments from you, Susan, on Mrs. Green Thumb. Can't find you. Normally, it's just easy for me to grab you from there, but Yeah, there you are. I got you finally. Okay. There we go. Let's see. I want to go see if I can get to your channel that way. There we go. What do you got here? Tulip patch out the window. Oh, cool. Let's see. Nice. That looks really pretty. What's surrounding the tulips? What's surrounding the tulips? So yeah, pretty. I gotta get some tulips too. I don't have any. Oh, beginning with the H on how to say. Oh, well, you're the one I count on because remember you're the ones that when I can't figure out the name of a plant, you use your phone or something. You do something for me and tell me. Matter of fact, I got most of my plants. I know the names of them now, except I think there's one. And matter of fact, I'm trying to think. Is there most of them I have? If I can't remember the name, I write them down right on the plant so I don't forget the name of them or how to pronounce them. But let's see. Even that one in the greenhouse, it's celosia. Oh, that's okay, Susan. There's a one of the plants that I had said when I did my greenhouse. There's one of the plants there I'm rooting, and I couldn't remember the name, but it's celosia. Yeah, celosia is the name of the plant. So I'm pretty well. I think there's only one plant I don't know the name of in my house. Yeah, and I got we bought a few plants because my mom I got the seeds because I'm gonna try to grow snapdragon. I'm just trying to leave a comment for you too, Susan, as I just played it. Yeah, snapdragon. She likes impatient. I forgot the third one. These are ones I haven't grown before. Impatient snapdragons and one other plant. So we bought those because she likes them all. Oh yeah, my tomatoes I'm gonna put them out pretty soon too. You know what's looking really good of all, one of the plants, I don't know how it's going to take, but one of my plants that looked the best of all the tomatoes, it's surprising me. I took care of them because I brought them upstairs, and those are the teaspoon tomatoes. They're looking kind of cute. They look kind of good. I know I'm going to have to put them with pegs, like hold them up, but that's the one of all the ones I'm growing. They look pretty good, the tomatoes, but that's kind of, it might be my favorite one is that teaspoon tomato. It looks good. I think I got to put them outside pretty soon. And I'm going to actually try to do a video of container gardening with tomatoes because I'm going to add some stuff to tomatoes and different plants to see if I can get them going and have more tomatoes this year in a container. Normally you get way more tomatoes in the ground than you do in a container, and I was trying to work on could I actually grow things and get more fruit on it in a container, but you're going to have to add fertilizers and stuff and organic stuff. So I'm working on that. I really am. I have 4 different products that I'm going to put into the container, and I'm going to see how if it boosts it and it grows the tomatoes and different things. You know me, always experimenting with different things, always. Oh, that's hosta in there? My God, hostas grow everywhere. That's one of my really cool plants I have. Actually, you know what I did? I showed you guys. I have hostas, which was kind of a mistake, but I wanted to bring them in so that I could get worms in my fairy garden. So I put hostas in the fairy garden part of that. And the mistake was they're growing so good that I can't pull them out, and they're going to get overloaded and too big in my fairy garden area. So I pulled one out yesterday. Boy, that took a lot of muscle to pull that one out. and I have about 3 more to pull out of there. I won't be putting hostas in there. Once they get too big, they're really hard to pull out. And I can't put a shovel in there because it's too awkward. So they are relocating. And matter of fact, I love hostas. Hostas they look nice. They're the most, you want a plant that's the easiest to grow and you can barely kill them? Hostas. Like if you're not a gardener, that's what I'd recommend. And yeah, hello vegan. I don't know if I said hello, but I'm sorry if I didn't. Hello vegan. How you doing? Good morning. Thank you for being here. So yeah, Susan, the hostas things I have said, they attract worms, so they're really good for the garden. Plus, all the bees and everything, when they flower, you have all the pollinators in the air on the top and the bottom. So it's a wonderful plant, and it's really hard to kill. It's like before I got into gardening and did this garden channel, we had hostas and they were starting to overrun, so I pulled them out. And I guess my husband whipped them over to the ground, and then when we started to clean back there, I said, "What the heck is this?" And the hostas grew. We just whipped them over the back fence a long time ago. We had no respect for plants, obviously back then. That was like before I started this channel, and came to find out, oh my God, this thing is still growing. And so you can put a hostas pretty well anywhere, and that thing will survive. I put it in containers and left them over winter, and it looked like it almost died, and it didn't. It came back, and it was fine. So hostas I don't like putting them in containers because I think it's not fair to them. They have no room to expand, and they could freeze, but they didn't. They did fine even in a plastic container. That thing grew everywhere. They're amazing. Yeah. Hi Cliff. It's amazing. It's one of the amazing plants, honestly. If you're not a gardener and you want to take a plant because you're afraid you could kill everything, this baby will take a lot to kill, I'm telling you. Oh, the hummingbirds love them too? Do they love the flowers, or we're talking about the plants? The flowers, right? Yeah, they're amazing plants. It's, like I said, that's number one for somebody said you have an easy plant to grow, that's number one. Would I recommend those? Oh, when the flowers come up, okay. Yeah, that's number one I would recommend. The hostas for the flowers and everything. And if people were not gardeners and they wanted a plant, number one. See, I need this footage right here, but this is what I got to do. This is, I needed to take this footage and put it into my other ones. I want to show, this is how I drilled things for my 5-gallon pails, and I need to add that video into the ones I want to do because the drainage worked really well. I'm just getting sidetracked, but because I want to do some videos on so anybody can do this kind of gardening. And like I said, I'm working with fertilizer so that to prove to you this is going to work, and we can get more stuff for people that don't have a yard. These container gardenings are coming more and more. People want to grow their own food, and they're trying to figure out how to do that. Oh, the tree will bloom soon. People are trying to figure out how to grow more stuff, and like container gardening. And I want to grow stuff better in containers, not just grow them in containers, but have more stuff on them. So that's what I'm working with too. I have like 3 pails sitting there, and one of them I'm going to use for tomatoes. I don't know, I'm going to do something else, some other ones. There you go. Hey, those are, what are those called? Those, Mike calls them their sink potatoes. Those were sink potatoes, by the way, Mike. I didn't buy those potatoes. They were under I don't have them in my sink, but I have them under a counter. And I knew they were good to grow, so I kept them. But I never bought, this year I bought seed tomatoes, so they're designed to grow. But those ones were just, as you call it, sink potatoes. Oh, my morning glories and moonflowers are doing, oh good. Morning glories, here we go. That one, the morning glories are a pain in the butt. I don't really want to have them because they're too outrageously, they take over everything, and I think they're nice that they're working for you, but I find morning glories are they're so evasive, I guess I want to say. But they're nice looking. Ask Mike to have some, he hates them. Mike, no, my neighbor has them too. They took over her whole yard. All her plants, And I said, maybe I'll put some behind the fence because I don't really care. There won't be taking control, but then it still in the end might. So that's why I'm not even using those on the fence. I'm trying to grow things that I know that won't be overly invasive, that can work well together. Hostas is one of them. Amen. Yeah, no, they're too invasive for me. They're very nice plants, Mike. I have nothing against them, but it was like you had said it, and then I went and saw my neighbors, and I went, oh my God, these are crazy. They're crazy, overruling her whole yard, and I went, no, I'm not having them. I think they're very nice plants, but if you can afford for them to take over everything, there's an area you want them to take over, they will. Kind of like mint. They remind me of mint. When you grow mint, and we had this conversation before, you put mint in the ground and the whole garden will be loaded with mint because they just take over. Like tomatoes. Tomatoes too are invasive. Oh, so you got control. That's good. I'm only growing in my window. Oh, that's great, Susan. If you got them only in your window and they're doing good, that's good. What is moonflowers? I don't know. I love the flowers on them, but can't keep them control. She's controlling them in a container. That's great. That works, Susan. Your mint died? Really? Mint is crazy for me. Like, I had put it in the ground, and then I put it in containers, and sometimes they jump the container, which, I'll tell you, Creeping Julie does that. Sorry, Creeping Jenny. I keep saying Julie. Creeping Jenny, I have them all. You'll see it in my containers. You'll see them, but I control them because I pull them out if they're getting too heavy. But you put it in a container, they'll overdo the side, and then they start creeping to your cement. And they even can they can go out into your cement from your container. It's crazy. So I always cut them down a bit. And I think you know what I'm talking about, but with Creeping Julie. Yeah, I think I forgot to water it. Oh, did you? Well, once you get them going, Susan, they're going to be good. But they can even grow in containers. That's what I'd recommend. If you want to grow mint, I'd put them in containers. But you got to water them for a while. And if it gets too hot, yeah. Hey, good morning, Will. How you doing, doll? Good morning. Yeah, I remember doing this. I remember this one I'm watching with my potatoes. I'm not going to obviously do another video container gardening with potatoes, but I'm doing those in hay, and I haven't seen them pop up yet. But it has only been a little over a week, so I'm excited. I really, really want to hope this works, that I can show you guys that using the hay for potatoes works, and that I kind of highly recommend it. But I know, you know what? I tried this container gardening for potatoes, and as I remember, the moon flowers are big white flowers that close up when its sun warms things up. Really? Yeah, those, I have heard of moonflowers, but I've never grown those. See, Mike, I like all this stuff, honestly. I like to get to know, I think I'm almost doing more flower side of this than garden, like the veggies, but hey, whatever, I like it all, so. But anyways, this one here, I didn't believe you could grow potatoes in a container. I really didn't. I saw people say they did, but I never really saw them open and show you. And this one proved to me you could, but this one wasn't the best potatoes I put in there. So I ended up with potatoes after this one. I think it was cool to show that it really does work. But I think if I would have fed it, I probably would have got more potatoes too. That's what I'm trying to say about fertilizers and stuff. I think they definitely need it. By the way, Mike, did I tell you that, or maybe I didn't. No, I said it on the, did I tell you I'm trying cow manure? I've never, ever used cow manure, ever, on anything. And I am working with it. I'm working with cow manure this year. I put it on my vegetable part that I'm growing. And I put it in the tomato area. Yeah, it's on there. It's on there. Well, it's been on my channel all along. I have a section. If you look at the front of my channel, I've done 3 things in containers garden, and I noticed that people are starting to like that part of the video. So I'm showing you that you truly can do this. And so I have 3 pails, 3 to 4 pails, and I will be putting at least 3 more videos up, because I'll put something that I've never grown in a pail before and see how it goes. So the one is tomato. I never really did it. I have grown them in containers, but I never really did a video on it, and I'm adding some nutrients to it. If you bought it from the store, the weed seeds should have been killed. Waiting for prime rose seeds to come up. My bleeding heart. Oh, I wanted a bleeding heart too. That's another one, Susan. That one's nice. Yeah. So yeah, well, you they're all on the thing. This is repeating itself. I'll change the video, but because I wanted to show. I don't think people knew that I do a series of container gardening in the summer, so I can only do so many. But I am planning on doing one for tomatoes, and I don't know 2 other ones. I'm not sure what I'm going to grow this year in a container to see. The tomatoes, well, I'm playing with stuff. I want to add things, like I said, different fertilizers. I bought roots from oh, did you? Are you talking about root? Is that for the bleeding heart, Susan? Or wait, I'm waiting for prime rose seeds. Oh no, you bought the roots. So is that for the roots for rose? Because roses are freaking. I haven't touched that. That to me would take a really long time. I have grown roses, but not from a seed ever. I'm not sure. That challenge would be hard. You know what? But I want to tell you, I'm learning something else. Oh, that's cool. Will, how do you don't? My sensitivity plant is still doing well. The one and only sensitivity plant is doing pretty good still, hanging in there. And I know what it likes. It dries out really fast, so I have to water it from the base now. So I kind of know a lot about a sensitivity plant now from the experience. Oh my goodness! Hello, Washington. Good morning. So I know a lot about how the sensitivity plant works. I'm really excited. I should actually take a picture of it, well, and show you how the plant's doing. I cut it down. It was getting too big where the leaves were falling off. So I shrunk the plant down. I cut the tall stems and made it shorter and healthier by what I did. I should show you, Will. I'm doing this one for you. I want to show you because you and a couple did try to grow that stuff. Oh, primrose is like a kind of cactus. Oh, I didn't know that. That's interesting. That's Susan. Good for you. I'm proud of you. It's not like a rose bush. Okay, that's good. I'm proud of you that you're doing these things, and I hope it's helping take your mind off of things. The mimosa sensitivity plant, they grow really tall. This was tall, Will, but I cut it down. I'm going to let this run, and I'm going to go grab a picture of it. I want to show you. I'll try to put it on the screen. All right, let's see if I can plug this in. All right. Oh, you like the sprayer? Yeah. So mine received the pots, have them growing in. They take longer to bloom, but they are so worth it. What are we talking about? What did I miss? Are you talking about the primrose cactus? Let's see if I can pull this up. And that's my phone. All kinds of messages. Oh, goodness. I wish it'd stop. Thank you for the likes, by the way. Whoever gave me a like, thank you so much. So talk about, you have the primrose growing, and it's a good thing to know that it reseeds itself. Actually, I like those plants, Mike. That is actually really good. If you can put them in a container and they regrow, that was the point I was making about buying things like that. If you want to save money, that's great. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm getting it popped on all the time as soon as I put the phone on. And I don't even have a working phone, actually. Yeah, I love any plant that reseeds itself in containers. You save a lot of money, and all you got to do is relocate them. That was one of the videos I wanted to do, was for today. I just never did it. I was too busy yesterday, but I wanted to show you some of the stuff I have that I reseed, and unfortunately the squirrels got a couple hold of them. Yes, I hear you. Okay. Let me see. My phone is still not working right. Why is it not coming on? I did this the last time I tried to do this. When I'm online, for some reason my phone doesn't want to come on here, and I had it on the charger too. Oh, me on my son of a gun. When I want to do something, it's not gonna work. All right. Try it again. iPhone Go. Oh, I don't have an iPhone. No, I have the Samsung 9 Plus. How's the few? I don't know. Not yet, Susan. They're not. It's too early. I won't see them until probably mid-June, July. Yeah. Oh, and my alarm's on now. You guys can all enjoy my alarm. All right. Hey, Leanne. How you doing, honey? Hi. It's great to see you. Great to see you. Let's switch. Let me switch to another one. Nice seeing you. How's it going, Leanne? Everything good with you? What is your name on here? I don't know what I put it under. Let me see. See if I can tell you what it is so you can find me on Heyday. Let's see. I'm not on it all the time, but when I'm bored, I go on it. I don't know if I'm not sure how you're going to find me. I don't know. I'm not sure there, Leanne. I'm looking right now to see if I got a name on here for you to find me. I'm not even trying to do that. Oh, wait a minute, Leanne. I think there's a spot that I can get you. Hang on a minute. Okay, friends. I think you can go to my Facebook and connect through there, it says. Shows my friends on here. Wow, I'm gaining friends on here. Yeah, people like it because I go to their farm and feed and do all kinds of stuff on here. So, it looks like you can go hook up through Facebook. I think that's what it tells me. How can I add a friend? Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Search. You go to search. Okay, can I put your name in? What do you go by on Heyday? I'll put it in right now. I'll find you. I think it's because I can search for you. So is it Leanne on Heyday? Hey, MT, how's it going, buddy? What is it? So what is it on Heyday? Is that your name? Your name is Farmville Replacement on A-Day? Alright. My phone. You know, I'm not happy with this phone right at this moment. Nothing is turning out. Or maybe it's just me. Alright, let me see. I'll search you right now. I don't know if you need the capitals. Okay, no problem. I am looking right now. Farmville space. I don't believe in replacement. Well, the level doesn't really matter though. It's just I have to find a name for you, and I'll say. Oops, hang on a minute. Somehow you can even chat on here. I think I don't know. I'm no expert. I just come on here and it reminds me of Farmville, and I kind of like it. Alright, search. Player not found. It's not finding you. I put a search here and it doesn't give me your name. Farmville. Oh, wait a minute. I didn't finish replacements. Sorry, guys. This is really vital. Well, your name's too big. It won't let me search it. It won't let me type anything bigger than the part of it, and I can't get the rest. Well, that's weird. It won't. It only gives me so many letters. I can't find you. This is too long of a name according to my search thing. So I guess you're going to have to try to find me there. I don't know. I've tried. I tried there, Leanne, and can't find you. So you'll have to find me. Because, yeah, I typed your name. It's too long. It won't let me do anything longer than farm replace. So it gives me FARMVILLE. If you change the name to, because it's too big, it goes FARMVILLEREPLA. That's all it let me type in, and it says I can't find you. So I think your name's too big for me to find it. Otherwise, if you shorten it to just Leanne, I probably could find it. Leanne R or something like that. Then I wouldn't have no problem. Oh, why is it black? Oh, I didn't. Oops, sorry about that. Let's see what else I got here. There we go. Sorry about the black screen. Anyways, this is what I'm doing outside today. What are you guys doing outside? I plan on going outside. I'm putting some new of my plants I've been growing. They're starting to go outside now. I'm going to put my gourds out, my newer gourds. They're not the same as I did last year. They're calabash gourds. I am doing my Amish melons, which don't look too hot right now. Hopefully they'll do better outside. And maybe I'll put some tomatoes out too. And I think I'm going to start. I want to start putting tomatoes in one of the pails to see if I can get it growing good. And I like the ones. They're really cute. They're doing really well. The teaspoon tomato looks nice. It looks. I don't know how to explain it to you, but it looks like a nice looking plant. I have them upstairs. I was kind of baby them. Any kind of plant that I really want to take care of and baby, I put them upstairs where I can watch them every day. The ones in the greenhouse, I go and I check them every second day. Okay, I changed the name. Okay, let's see if I can find you. All right. So, my flower, I put a couple flowers, but they're still kind of tiny. I put a couple, I took from the greenhouse and I put my, a couple marigolds out there. And I got, what else did I put out there? But they're small. They're really tiny. Some of them do. Some of them don't. Some of them do. They need attention when they're small. And as soon as they get where you know they're strong enough, then I don't worry about them too much. Right now they're still at a stage where my plants are too small. Come on. Okay, friend. Let's try this one more time there. See if I can find you, Leanne. L-E. Hey, morning, Leanne. Or Velvet. Sorry, Velvet. Hi, Velvet. L-E-N-N-E. Good morning. Happy Friday to you guys. Search. Come on. It's not letting me find you. It says search player not found. I don't know. It's still not letting me find you. Oh, that's cool. I had that before too. You ordered sunflowers. That's for the bees. From Honey Nut Cheerios. I ordered that before. They must be doing it again. Yeah. No, I can't get you, Leanne. Sorry. It's still, Leanne R is not working. I put it on the search button, and it won't let me get you. Okay, let's see. In-game friends. Nope. It's got in-game friends. I don't know why it won't let you. I don't remember what it is. I don't know how to tell you what my name is on here. I have not a clue to where to look to tell you what I go by. Did you want her link off it? No, it just, thanks, Mike. Not this is so vital to do Heyday. We're trying to get hooked up to Heyday. And if anybody knows how to hook up people on Heyday, please help us out, because it says request. There's a book here. Oh, he gave me a link on Facebook. That won't help me. She has to find me if I can't find her. I don't know why. Thanks for the link though. Hi, Dwayne. Thanks for the link. I don't know if anybody's an expert on Heyday. I don't know. I just play it, and yeah, in the settings on the left. Wait, at the left, it has the change name feature. Wait a minute, let's see. All right, hang on a minute. I'll see what I can do, Leanne. On the left, it has an envelope there, and it says videos. It is hard. Oh, the farm thing. Yeah, Mike. It's just something I do when I'm bored, and it's fun. And she said, let's see, I do not see, all right. There's nowhere where I say, all right, let's see, it says log in, music's on, language is on, disconnect, privacy policy, terms. Nope, still, I don't see anywhere, my darling friend. Oh, it shows you, I didn't know that's new. It shows me who's online right now. There's one of my friends are online here, which I don't even know personally. This is not like YouTube. I'm just telling you a lot of this stuff because it has kids and everything on this. That's great. Good for you, Velvet. That's nice to hear good news. That's very good. Is it okay? I know I see that, but all it gives me here. Log. I don't know. Log in. Let's see what a login does. No, that's not what I want. All right, let me do it again, Leanne. Let's see. Okay, it says settings, sounds. All right, it says music, sound, language. Google Play, Facebook. Yeah, I don't see what it says. Settings. Go under settings. You want me to go under settings? Let's see. Settings. Sound. Sound. Change farm name. Okay. Oh. Now I got it, but I don't want to give it to you on here. Yeah. I can't give it to you, Leanne, on here. Leanne, do you know how to send me an email? Send me an email, Leanne, and I'll give it to you. Now, thank you. I figured out what I'm under, and but I'm not going to do it here because I can't do it. That's all I'm going to tell you. But if you send me an email, I'll send you what it is to connect. She's still going to need care for a little while at home, but I'm just glad she is coming home. That very nice news to hear, honestly. That is fantastic news to hear. Yeah, just, you know the email, right? Or you have me on Facebook. Just grab me there, wherever you got me. Send me something, and then I'll send you back how to connect. Oh, it is a good game. It's fun. It's a good game. I think you'll like it. When you're bored to death and you want something to do, it's fun. But you have to Just give it a break because you can hurt your hands. My daughter went crazy on this. I told her it's fun. You want to get on there, and the kids were on there. They're the ones that showed me how to play this years ago. And when I started doing it, oh, that's good, Velvet. I'm glad she's doing much better, and it's going to be good to see your aunt. So yeah, just don't overdo. Take a break. It makes you take a break anyways. I can only do so much, and then I have to get off at the end. Because my daughter started hurting her hand because they got too carried away with... I don't constantly play it. I'm there and can play it. And it helps to have friends because then you kind of... You do different things. People buy things from you. And because I'm active on it, I get new friends all the time. Well, that's not a bad idea, Leanne. No, I don't, but that's not a bad idea. Dwayne, how are you doing anyways? And Susan, Dwayne says hello out there, Susan. How you doing, Dwayne? So I'll get off of the heyday, Leanne, and I got to go back to gardening, but you can connect to me through that. I'll send you the email, and we'll. And I don't save candle wax, but it's not a bad thing to do. Oh, that's good. No, I just have heyday. You can hook up. Anybody wants to hook up to Heyday, it's fine. You guys, that's fine. I'm on there. I don't know how to chat yet or anything. If I figure out if people come on there to chat, then I'll chat with you guys. But yeah, I don't have Heyday 2. I think it's just plain Heyday. Like I said, if you want to hook up to me, then you go for it. All right, so let's go back to Dwayne says hello. Yeah, so it's Heyday 1. That's what I'm on to. I'm not on Heyday 2, just Heyday 1. Yeah, it's on my phone. And you can only use it on a phone, but I guess you can use it on a tablet. All right, I got to get off of this thing because I'm going to have too many messages. I'm shutting my phone off here, and that's thank you, Velvet. She says, how is everybody's garden doing? Whoa. I wish I could show the picture I wanted to show well, but I don't know. It's just not. Every time I get on here, it acts up my phone. Normally, if I'm not on here, I can upload pictures and it's not a big deal. But today, this is twice when I'm online. I can't upload my pictures. But oh well. Oh, I can hear we're cutting the grass in the front. Oh, by the way, I didn't do any video, which I should, but I'll tell you what we've been doing, and our grass is still got a lot of weeds, but it's looking much better, by the way. This is what I did. I want to tell you. I did no video. I should have, but to show you, our grass looked really bad. It was more weeds, and so I bought this aerator for the lawn and made holes, and you're supposed to aerate your lawn twice a year, like in the spring and in the fall. And then I went, okay, so it had these certain weeds, which I've said before. Dandelions tells you that you're low in calcium. Clovers tell you need nitrogen. So I bought bone meal, and if you look at it, it has calcium, nitrogen. It has something else in it too. And I took a roller, the seed rollers, and we took about, to do the front and the back, about two and a half bags. I need more because I was working with bone meal in gardens too. And bone meal has nitrogen and calcium in it. And so far, it hasn't killed all the weeds, but the grass is getting thicker. And that's what happens. Your grass gets thicker, and then you can basically strangle the weeds. When the thicker the grass, then it's better for it. Your banana pepper's doing well. Susan, are you still there? And Dwayne, are you still there? I don't want you to feel like you're left out, not being able to talk to each other. So you guys can all have your conversations if you'd like. And Mike, you're probably getting ready to go outside, aren't you? And we know MT's always quiet so we don't empty. And Will, what are you up to today? And Velvet says, my banana pepper's doing good. I have it in the windowsill in natural sunlight. I replanted the last one I had. It didn't make it about ready to oh, you want a breakfast? Okay. My garden's come along. We are still getting cool weather, so it's been slow. Yeah, that happens for sure, Velvet. Well, I am a renter, and the people still steal in the community garden, so I am okay. Well, I am a renter, and the people steal. People take things out of the community garden, but you got to know that. And sometimes people actually need it. So if I had a community garden and someone was taking it, I guess I'd have to accept that a little bit. Because sometimes I saw it in, I saw it because they were homeless and they were eating the food out of the community gardens. So I get it. I don't know. I guess sometimes it'd be annoying, but other times you have to understand your people are obviously hungry enough that's why they're taking your stuff. You got to up pot it, yeah. Working in the library, I had to get some, okay. Yeah, actually, if you're talking about plants get root bound. You can actually, a plant will die and strangle itself out. Certain plants like being root bound, and other ones, if you sit there and leave it in a pot, it gets root bound. It's meant to get to another bigger pot, and if you don't do that, the plant will die. I mean, especially those that go with a lot of probably vegetables and stuff like that. If you're growing anything, kind of peppers or vegetables, and as they get bigger, you better move them to a bigger container because that's probably going to happen. You got onions and potatoes in containers? Yeah. The thing, though, with the potatoes is it works. The only thing is you don't get a lot of potatoes in a container. So that's what I was working with this year. As long as you give it some kind of fertilizers, it might go better. Yeah, but don't move to bigger one up. Wait. Yeah, yes, but don't move to bigger of one. Yeah. Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you another trick on this. Not all plants like to be moved around, by the way. So I'm going to tell you that you can't keep moving. Some plants are really picky, and they will die in containers. No, you got root bound. Actually, Susan, I take a smaller plant and put it in a big container. That does not stop the plant from growing. Like if you put it and you take a big container and put a small plant in it, it still grows. It's not going to die because you went too big of a container. That's my experience on it. Yeah, I don't. Okay, if these plants, you watch. If I take these plants right now from the size cup I have, I don't put them into the next size up. I never have. I put them to where I want them. I'll either put them in the ground or I'll put them into a big container, and that's it. I won't put them anymore. I try not to move them too much. Once I get them established into a bigger pot, I don't keep switching the pots to a bigger and bigger and bigger. I never have. And it works fine. Yeah. I was thinking houseplants. Oh, no, that's all right, Susan. I still do that too to houseplants. I put it in the containers and I don't go to the next container. I only go to the container that can fit in my house. Like it's not based on the plant. I'm just telling you what I do. I'm not trying to knock anybody. If I take a plant and it needs, like this, these smaller pots you're seeing right there in the video, I don't go to the next size. I could go to a really big size right there to the right. Yeah, I don't go to the next stages of pots. I go, okay, well, I think it'll fit in my window in this pot, and it should have lots of space to grow and lots of time to grow, and that's how I do it. I know some people do that. They put in one pot to the next pot to the next pot, and I don't do that. I only do it if I have no choice, and it's a plant that's becoming too big for that pot. I have a cane plant into a plant that's way too small for it, and it's still thriving really good, though the pot is really tiny for it. Yeah, just make sure to keep as much soil in the roots water well. Yeah, Velvet, as far as the potatoes, you're not going to get a lot, but you will. I'm trying to work on something to add to it. If you put some fertilizers, that might work. And I'm trying tomatoes this year. I'm not going to do, I think you should do the hay thing, Velvet, to be honest with you. You have a beautiful lot you have there. And if you did a section like I did for the video to do potatoes with hay, wait until you see it next year maybe if you like it. If it turns out and I show you that it works really well, I would avoid container gardening for potatoes unless, choice. And then I want to add specific fertilizer to that plant. I have it set up for tomatoes. I'm going to be doing that. I bought 3 different things for tomatoes that they like, and then I'm going to add a slow-releasing fertilizer to it to see if that works to get more tomatoes. I got like 70 plants. Of what, potatoes? So what I'm going to do, let me switch the video here. There we go. That's my potato one there, Velvet. That's the potato one I did. I think this people was watching. No, was it? There's one that they really want to watch, cucumbers. So I've grown cucumbers in it. I did peas, and that's my potatoes. And because I wanted to do it for myself. I know people said that you can grow it in a 5-gallon bucket, and so I wanted to see, can you really do that? And I did. Oh, tomatoes, they didn't come up, so bought some starts, and week after my seed straw. I see. Tomatoes are a little funny thing. They take a bit, but then once you get them going, they're pretty good. Tomatoes are good. Just don't, what I'm going to say on tomatoes? When they're grown from a seed, don't overwater them. You got to wait till they dry out and then add the water. Don't constantly keep the tomato roots wet because they don't like it. That's what I found out in the greenhouse, that if they're kept in, they have to kind of dry out and then you add water, and dry out and add water. If you keep the roots too moist, they are not happy campers, tomatoes. Okay, so that's probably maybe 20-gallon thing. You're going to do obviously better the bigger the pot. Hey, David, the bigger the pot, the better you are off, Velvet. That's for sure true. You'll get more space in it. But I really think that we have to add, because what happens is everything that you grow in a container draws all the nutrients from the soil. If you do not re-add something back into it, it's not going to get any bigger. So that's what I've learned through the, last year for sure I did. So I thought this year I'm going to try something different, and I'm going to add some stuff to it, and I think it'll work much better. Oh, that's cool. Just going to put whiskey barrels over the poles of lamp posts and new lamps. Oh, that sounds nice. We'll have to see that. Hey, it's great seeing David. Hi, David. Oh, my onions are... Oh, that's good. No problem. Well, you have a good day too. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. Thanks. You have a good day. Oh, my onions are in 5-gallon buckets. That's cool, Velvet. Your garden looks good. I love how you guys did I love that ground sheet. I really do. If I had the money, I'd probably put some stuff that the ground sheet's going. And I think that's cool what Cliff's going to do. I'd like to see pictures of that. You guys, like I said, when you get new pictures, give me them. Yeah, I'm excited. I want to see all this stuff. I'm excited for you guys. We bought, the only thing I can tell you about a barrel, Susan, we don't have access to that. I would love it. I want a rain barrel. I want a rain barrel to show you what I'm talking about with the butterfly garden, so that I have a spot when it rains. I don't have to bring my hose all the way out to what I'm doing. But I like to see any of that stuff. I think it's cool. So my mom bought me a container that looks like a fake rain barrel, and that one I loaded with soil in it, and I put some flowers in it for her. She bought flowers she likes. She bought impatiens. What did I put in there? Impatiens. I actually, so it's kind of cool. The rain bear, it looks like a fake barrel because I don't have access to a barrel, or it would cost me too much money. So we have a container that looks like a rain barrel, which I really like, and it's not quite as big. We drilled holes in the bottom because it didn't come with drainage holes. Drilled holes in it, put soil in it, and now, it's going to take place. But you know what I did? I don't know if you guys like this. When you do centerpieces for flowers, do you like putting something in the center of the barrel? Oh, yeah, I have to keep some. Yeah, that's true, Susan. Well, I don't have it. As long as it doesn't stay stagnant, you will have issues with mosquitoes. You're right. But my water, I don't leave it there too long. If I have water, as long as you don't leave it too long, you won't have issues with the mosquitoes. It's when you let it sit there constantly too long, I can see that for sure. When I was a young girl, I put frogs in the rain barrel. I thought you put toads, not frogs. People are misunderstanding. They're putting toads in, yeah. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, in the center, yeah. You know what I put? He goes, it's so nice. He's missing it so nice. I need raised garden boxes. Learn this bucket gardening. Anyways, what I was going to say was, as a centerpiece, you're going to love this, okay? But I always like taking a tall plant, whatever, and put it in the center, and then you put flowers around it. But this year, I tried something different. I used chives. Chives is the centerpiece. So now, and a lot of bugs don't like chives, by the way. I'm hoping that scares off the squirrels too. But in the center, and they're starting to seed. Before they seed, they'll grow really pretty flowers. Chives do. So I put the chives in the center. That are just starting they're going to flower soon. And then I put the flowers around that thing in the bucket, the barrel. And so that's going to be my tall centerpiece. I think I'm going to start using chives, because then chives will come back in your container and you can use them all the time. And then they're edible too. So I kind of like the idea that I'm putting, it looks cool, it'll grow flowers, and they kind of come back every year in your container. He says, my girl, I like it. I don't know. Yeah, they have that's what I did on the center. On the center. I'll take pictures and I'll show you later. I just thought it would save money. It would come back. And I like the idea of, now I have chives too. It's all edible, but it looks cool. It looks good. Because I was going to go buy a tall plant. I always do. I always put like a tall plant, and then I surround it with different flowers. And this time I just thought, I think I'm going to rather just use the chives. And chives are tall, so they look cool. And this is my, when did I put them? Second, third year of chives coming back. I can't remember. It's over a year easily. Maybe 2 years that I have my herbs coming back. And they look pretty good. I have chives coming back. Hang on, my thyme comes back. I have, what the heck is it? I love to smell this. Oregano. So oregano's a good perennial herb to come back. Some of them won't do good in the house though, because they like extremely high. Like thyme doesn't do good in my house, but it does good outside. Oregano's the same. It does good for a while and it dies off in the house, but it goes really nice outside. And you can do basil. Basil can go either way, but eventually it dies off. So, but my favorite of herbs is rosemary, and that thing goes good everywhere. The rosemary can go outside and in your house, and sunlight and indirect sunlight. Rosemary is one of my favorite herbs, and it grows really, really, really well. You too. Have a wonderful day. God bless, Mike. See ya. You have a wonderful day there, buddy. I have to use this video. I want to add this part to my new ones when I go to do the buckets. And by the way, these are food safe buckets. You don't just use any kind of bucket if you're going to eat. If you're going to grow stuff in it, it has to be food safe. Just for those of you that don't know that. You never should just take a bucket and just grow it in any kind of bucket, because it has chemicals to it too. I worked for the casino in the food department, and I got these before I retired from the casino. I grabbed these buckets because they're all food safe buckets, and I got them for free. And so once you get them for free, you can reuse them and you reuse them. Tommy bought me 3 raised beds for Mother's Day. Put strawberries in one and putting carrots in the other one. Cool. Tell me how the carrots grow, Velvet. Carrots don't grow good for me right now until I figure out how to grow them. I normally get the carrots and I never get the bottoms to them. So you tell me if you do good with carrots. And I've asked other people that grew carrots around their area, and it seems like you think that you could grow. Hello Sheba, welcome. If you know anybody that has successful grown carrots, I want to see that, because carrots and radishes I'm trying to figure out how to grow them, and yet they're supposed to be the easiest thing to grow, and they're not. They're really hard to grow, carrots and radishes. So I like to see I want to see pictures of this where you actually pull them out of the ground and show me, like, before and after, 2 pictures. Show me the plant and show me where you pull them out of your ground, and then tell me what you did, because I like to see that, carrots and radishes. Because, like I said, my radishes seem to go to, and I talked to a lot of people, their radishes sprout to seed, and so do their carrots. Yeah, but let me see. I want to see the carrots. I want to see, Velvet, I want you to do this for me. If you're having no problem and you grow nice carrots, I just want you to take a picture of give me a picture of the plant before you pull it out of the ground, and then a picture of you holding it and pulling it out of the ground, because I really want to see that. I want to see, I know you're saying what you did, but I want to see it. Yeah, I definitely want to see that. I want to see what you did. You might have really good soil in Alabama. Squirrels eat your spinach. They eat everything, squirrels. You want to try this trick. This is what I'm Sheba, try this. I can't guarantee it's going to work, but I'm trying it this year. Black pepper. I know people have said cayenne pepper. I didn't have any, so I took ground pepper. Put the pepper on it. They might get turned off once they go to your carrots or spinach, and they go and have that on their claws, and they go to lick, because they're always cleaning themselves. It's not going to hurt them, but I'll tell you, they're going to have a rude awakening when they go and taste pepper in their mouth. They're not going to like it, and they might stay away from your stuff if you do it. So I put them on my flowers. So far, so good. My flowers seem to be okay. They're not affected by the pepper so far, and the squirrels did not dig the roots out for my flowers. So that's my advice. Try just black pepper. Give it a show. Tell me if it works, and if it doesn't, well, we'll work on something else to get those annoying squirrels. I don't hurt squirrels at all, and some people eat squirrels, but I still don't. Trust me, some days I'm thinking, oh, that looks like a good meal, but no, I would never eat a squirrel. Actually, I'm just kidding. There's no meat on a squirrel, but yeah, try the black pepper. Try that trick. See, tell me if it works, because so far, it's working for me. But I've only done it and you're gonna have to re-put it on though. If it rains, put a little on the plant or whatever, and if it rains, and make sure you rinse your spinach out after before you eat it, because you're gonna get pepper too. So before it rains, it's fine, but if it rains, you're gonna have to re-put some more on it until they start leaving it alone. They seem to once the plant's established, they don't seem to go up, meaning established, meaning it's really rooted in there. Sometimes they leave it alone after it's been established. They seem to like to go after the baby ones when they're first starting to root. They do. They go after the baby plants. And then once they're rooted, I noticed that they don't seem to bother it as much once they've been established. That's what my observation has been. Tina sent... Okay, hang on a minute. I shouldn't have said that. Sorry. Anyways, that's all I'll say is sorry. Let me see. I got to grab Facebook.